Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
On this episode, we're exploring another Maker's Mark product. This is a 2024 release called the Heart Release. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, you want to tell me some more about this one?
I do. All right. Let's get this beautiful donation from our new buddy. This is from Andy Wynn. Thanks, Andy. Really appreciate it. Came by the castle and donated this the other day. So, yeah, this is the Maker's Mark, the Heart Release from their new wood finishing series. This is new for 2024. We used to have the other, rounded shape that's for most of the private selections, and then all the last from 2019 to last year, 7 different releases, the wood finishing series. So that was, I said last year the BEP was the end of that. So this is now chapter 2 of the wood finishing series that they're going to do. So this one is 55.85. They said this is, like I said, the second chapter. And so, it's those things that sort of like, it was like, oh, we're done with that. Oh, wait, we just decided to do something else. It's like, sure, okay, whatever. So it's chapter 2. I'm like, you mean like really chapter 8? But sure, whatever you want to call it. It's fine. And then it says on the side of the bottle that it's 1 of 5. Like, the name of this thing's ridiculous. Like, if you wanted the full name, it's the Maker's Mark Wood Finishing Series, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Barrel, finished with 10 Virgin Oak Staves, the Heart Release 2024. I mean, that's a ridiculous name. But sure, I'll get right on that. But, whatever. So I guess maybe we'll get 5 more of these. Apparently, it was bottled in April of 2024. And the way that, of course, they use all those different staves. So this one is 10 Virgin Toasted French Oak Staves on this one. Like I said, 55.85%. So nice, nice proof on that. And so the reason they're saying they're making this is that they're going to basically celebrate the makers of makers. So woohoo, great marketing there, guys. So this was to celebrate the distilling team, also known as the heart of the distillery. Of course, based on what the distillery does for the actual distilling, that's what makes all of the whiskey great. So it makes sense. That's the first one I'm going to go with. So it is what it is. And this is their little quote. They said, distillery team members have all different yet very important jobs in cardiac whiskey. Each person described aromas and flavors they experienced throughout their day, which helps to shape the flavors of this release, which they said were caramel, maple, and chocolate. Like I said, they've now gone to this new square bottle to be more on market with the whole square makers thing. So cool, whatever. I mean, so that's the red wax, but kind of like the new bottle. It's a little girthy. I mean, it's got some nice fun. It's kind of hard to see that the fun there at the bottom. It's interesting, how the blast glue in there. So that's kind of cool. So it's a good one for a bar fight. I like that. So, what I can say about that. So that's what we're going to share. So let's see if it's any good. That's the part that matters.
Did you discuss price point?
Yeah, they said it's only going to, MSRP is only 75, so it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so which I'm excited that there's a special release that's not out of control. Now, I know when these first came out back in 2019, for the first wood finishers, they were like $55, $60. So in reality, to go up to only buy another like $15 is not that bad, all things considered in today's economy. I'm not horribly upset about that, and you hopefully be able to find it, and it's not going to rip you off, which I really appreciate.
Well, they weren't lying about the chocolate note getting dialed up.
Oh, it's like crazy chocolate pound cake. It's in like this fudge chocolate. It's crazy.
Yes, Matt, fudge. Most of the time I'm thinking baking chocolate or dark chocolate.
Yeah,
this is not.
Fudge.
This is fudge. This is milk chocolate. This is sweet on the nose.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of milk chocolate, like brownies.
Yes, brownie with cherry.
Let's see what we think.
A bunch of whipped cream. God, the vanilla note is crazy.
Yeah, tons of vanilla on there. Toasted bread, maple butter, cinnamon, black pepper. Let's see, a little bit of plums, ripe raisins. A little bit of cherry in there.
Toasted coconut, maple syrup.
Oh, yeah, maple syrup, yeah. Like really thick maple syrup.
Yeah.
Almost like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, though, on the cinnamon, which is interesting.
See, I don't know. After tasting a whole bunch of things that were done in Amberana wood, nothing to me is cinnamon except that. Like, that's cinnamon.
Amberana is still not my favorite thing. Like, it can be good, but so many distillers overdo the crap out of it, and I'm just like, I don't really care for it.
Well, in every one that I've tasted, the cinnamon note gets dialed up to 10. Like,
yeah, that's valid.
So if you don't want that, it smells lovely. It does smell. It doesn't smell like a typical Maker's.
No, I mean obviously it's the same mash bill. They just do the different staves, and that's the French oak was creating this, the heavy that toast on there, which is why you're getting so much cinnamon.
Right, because we're going from charred to toasted.
Yeah,
and we're going French oak instead of American.
totally.
Smells good. I'm not. Doesn't smell like I'm going to be disappointed at 75.
No, I'm gonna go with not. It's pretty tasty. Same chocolate fudge on the palate. It's the first pound you in the face chocolate fudge. Pound cake, dark chocolate, caramel, vanilla, melted butter.
I'm guessing the spice is just coming from the proof.
Could be. It's probably also coming
There's
from
a spice to this one that I'm not. Maybe it's the maple, the French oak staves.
It's the French oak, is what I think. It's because you're getting a lot of that cinnamon black pepper on there, but you're also you are getting the charred toast, but you're also getting a barrel char on this as well. You're getting both, which is interesting. You get a wisp of smoke on it for me.
In the finish.
Yeah, in the finish.
I agree with you. The front of the palate is a nice, rich, chocolatey, cherry, very coating. Very nice mouthfeel. There's a little bit of spice that comes in at the end. I'm assuming that's proof. I'm assuming that maybe a little bit of the French oak influence because I know there's not rye.
Right. Yes, it's super oily. It's got like this lemon, lime, orange, a little bit of cherry, maple candies, brown sugar, nutmeg, clove. Still plenty of cinnamon. Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that.
Second sip, less chocolate, more of what you're talking about. That cinnamon, clove, a little bit denser, a little bit richer.
Definitely. Yeah, first more of that chocolate, and then second, you start to get all the secondary notes on there for sure. Lots
of boiling orange with the cloves stuck in them that you do it around the holidays.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That kind of feel is going on. It's nice and oily.
It's really nice and oily. I like that a lot. Yeah, I did a good job. I appreciate that. I think that's quite nice.
It tastes well over 6 years old. It doesn't taste like a young whiskey.
Yeah, I'd imagine this is like 6 to 8. My guess is probably what's in here more than likely, which I think that's pretty typical for makers.
And honestly, it tastes more like a 10, which is why I say it tastes more. It tastes older than a 6. And I don't know if that's just the finishing barrels or what that is.
And there could be some older stuff in there. Certainly, it's possible. One way, unfortunately, we've never gotten a hold was that cellar aged 12-year. I'd like to try that one, but we never even saw it. Yeah. So supposedly it's very good, but I don't know. I've never seen the bottle, so someday I'll find out.
Same thing with like 1792 12-year-old. It's like, oh, come on.
We did get that one. We did review that one.
Did we?
Yeah, we reviewed 12.
Okay.
I mean, it's been like 2 years, but
fair enough.
Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of 12s in bourbon. We've obviously lots of scotches that are 12, but bourbon 12s, not a whole lot exist.
No, not anymore. I mean, 10s nowadays.
You can get lots of Elijah Craig from back in the day. Those were all 12s.
Yeah.
We haven't reviewed except for like 1 or 2 of those. And we have an entire lineup to do, so that's all.
Knob Creek was once a 12, wasn't it?
There's a 12 now. They've reintroduced the 12. They used to be, it was a 9 was the regular, and now in fact they just released a 10-year rye that's going to be a regular standard, which I think is we'll have to get that. We don't have that one yet. We have like the special editions that were 10-year from a few years ago, but not the new one that's the new 10. But there's the standard 12 for them, and then they're 9 as well. But yeah, I like it. I think this is really good. Yeah, like I said, for $75, it's a great deal.
I was just about to say, on the palate, I'm not sad about the price tag still.
There's way too many bourbons I think we both had that was $75 and didn't taste anywhere near this good.
Yeah.
So I'm super happy with this. This is a solid product. Not that it's a surprise. Maker Mark pretty much only puts out solid products. So
they typically do.
I really haven't had a makers I don't like. I particularly actually really enjoy this one a lot. So looking to see what this does as it drinks down. We got it down almost not quite past the shoulder yet, but hopefully in the next few weeks I'll come back to this and let you guys know. But I'm very happy with this. It's only going to get better, be my guess.
That would be my thought. I like it.
Yeah, so thanks, Andy. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your donation to the castles. It's awesome. It's always exciting when someone brings something really cool that we weren't expecting to get. So especially a nice, allocated release. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. We go live on YouTube every Monday night, deep diving into a whiskey topic. Come hang out with us there. If you're local to the DFW area, come book yourself a tasting at the castle. Come hang out with us live in person. Learn all about the world of whiskey. Until next time, keep on crusading for whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.